Hey, what's up, guys? It's Apollo Uchiha here, and I'm back with a new movie. The name of this movie is What If Naruto Had no release and was banished? And yeah, guys, it is an unscripted movie as well. And yeah, before continuing this, shout out to my boy Unlabeled for suggesting me this idea. And yeah, guys, if I did this in the past, I apologize. And if I haven't, then yeah, enjoy the story and make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel as well. And don't worry, I have been taking a lot of screenshots and working out my brain to the bone to get a lot of ideas out of it, as much as I can crank out. So just please be patient, okay? Your ideas will be on your way soon. I don't want any half-baked stuff coming out of my head, so please be patient. Aside from that, without any further ado, let's begin with our today's story. Our story begins at the Valley of the End. As we go there to see two figures standing on the two giant statues facing each other on the opposite side there. These were none other than Naruto Uzumaki and Sasuke Uchiha, as both of them looked quite different, as an orange chakra had enveloped Naruto and his eyes were red with slits, as he had thick whisker marks, and his canines were shown instead of his teeth, and he had huge claws instead of his nails. And on the other side was a demon-looking humanoid. It was Sasuke Uchiha. He had used the curse mark seal that has been given to him by Orochimaru of the Sannin, and it has granted him exponential power but disfigured him completely. As both of them had ultimate jutsus charged, Naruto with his QB-powered Rasengan, as for the other side was the Onyx Chidori, as both of them charged towards each other, landing the final blow. As Naruto was impaled just opposite to his heart by the Onyx Chidori, as Naruto then with rage slammed the Rasengan which he had depowered into Sasuke's stomach, causing his stomach to be ripped open as Sasuke was sent back flying, as Naruto fell to the ground on one knee. As that is when Kakashi arrived there. "Naruto, what the hell did you do?" "What do you mean, Sensei? I stopped him." You didn't have to do it this way." "Damn it. Get up, we're going back to the village, Sensei. Enough, Naruto. Now is not the time," said Kakashi, as he went to pick up Sasuke without even bothering to look at Naruto. As both of them, Naruto limpingly followed them behind as they made it back to the village. As after some time, we see Naruto at the Hokage office as he was slapped on the face by Tsunade Senju, as Naruto was shocked. "How dare you, Naruto? I sent you out there because I thought that you would be cool-headed about this, that you were ready to become a Chunin, and you just proved me wrong in front of everyone. I was made fun of because of you. I trusted you, and look what happened. Maybe those people were right. You're nothing more than a joke. You shouldn't be a shinobi." Enough, Naruto. "The council will decide what will happen," said Jiraiya. "But Erosanin, enough, Naruto. At least be man enough to face the consequences of your action. You are always on about that how you want to prove, right? Prove me that you are at least a decent human being by taking and accepting your punishment." As Naruto was broken by this. Why won't they even listen to his side? As Naruto was then allowed to leave, as he was surrounded by his friends, or at least that's what he thought. "Hey guys, you say hey? Is that all you have to say? Man, look at Sasuke, Naruto, what have you done?" said Shikamaru. "I trusted you to send you after him because I thought that you might be able to handle him, but I did not knew that to such degree." "Hold up, Shikamaru. It's not Naruto's fault," said none other than Neji, as Shikamaru stopped. "What do you mean, Neji?" "I mean what I said, Shikamaru. Naruto was sent there because he was thought that he would be able to stop him. And what do you expect? Sasuke just agreeing to come back? There was bound to be a fight." "Yes," said Hinata. "There was bound to be a fight. No, Naruto is not at fault." As Sakura then said, "It is all your fault, Naruto. Look at what Sasuke-kun's condition is." As Naruto just remained quiet. His beliefs, the people he trusted in, were in front of him now. Only two people. And one whom he made just recently friends with. The other one, well, that was just an acquaintance. Thanks, Neji, Hinata. Naruto Uzumaki, you have been called into the council room, said a shinobi as Naruto arrived there. His wound was healing itself. As when Naruto entered there, everyone was there. The shinobi council, the elders, the civilians, as well as Jiraiya, Kakashi, and Tsunade. Naruto Uzumaki, hand over your headband. What? Did you not hear? Hand over your headband. As Naruto was shocked as Kakashi moved forward and took it off. This is what you deserve for doing so, Naruto. I did not train you to become a killer. Not at least to this level, to become trash. As Kakashi went back. You're forbidden to use your father's that jutsu of yours. What? Yes. You are a disgrace to Minato's name. What do you mean? Yes, everyone. This over here is Minato Namikaze's son. What could we expect from him? He has those Uzumaki genes, and they are always irrational, said Danzo. I told Minato to not marry her. As Naruto was surprised by this. You all knew. Of course we knew, kid, said Shikaku. They were both our friends. We always knew. As Naruto remained quiet. Am I allowed to go? Where? You're not welcome here, Naruto. The punishment, well, that we have decided is quite lenient, since you are, as Jiraiya said, quite important to us. Because you are part of two clans, Namikaze and Uzumaki. You'll be banished from here for 3 years. You can do whatever you want within that time. And you will not set foot in the land of fire until then. As Naruto was shocked at hearing this. He just did his job, and this was his reward? He was fucking pierced through, well, almost his heart, and this is how these people repay him? As Naruto was completely shocked. And what the hell was this that Jiraiya mentioned that his father was Minato Namikaze? He had a lot to think. As Naruto was then dragged off, as he realized that it was Anbus who were dragging him out of the village. As Hinata and Neji then said, be careful out there, Naruto. We know that what you did was right. Even though it hurted him, these people are just blind to see it. We know that you are in the right, Naruto, and we always will believe that. Thanks, guys. As Naruto left. As after that, for 3 years, he was never seen by anyone. And during those 3 years, some interesting things have happened. A new Kekkei was, well, quite now becoming known, Snow Release, as it has the ability to turn water vapors into, well, snow, as well as freeze the blood at freezing levels and turning it to a popsicle within a human. As they call this person the Heartbringer, as nobody knew where he was, but all they knew was that he had pale skin, blue eyes, and white hair, with 3 whisker marks on each side. That was the only information given about him. As now we go towards Konoha, as it was the final day until Naruto's banishment ended. Jiraiya, am worried about him. Said Tsunade, we were rude to him 3 years ago. We were mad at what he has done. But it wasn't clearly, well, his fault, said Tsunade as Jiraiya nodded. Yes, it wasn't. We didn't even bother to listen to his side of the story. As flashback to what happened and why they were feeling like this. Flashback to 3 years ago when Sasuke woke up after Naruto was banished the next day, and he tried to escape again and was held back by Kakashi. Sasuke, you're hurted by Naruto. Remain here. What do you mean I was hurted? I hurted the dope much more, worse. What do you mean by that? As Kakashi said, as Tsunade and Jiraiya were there. What do you mean? I used your jutsu first, Kakashi. I stabbed him straight through the chest with your Chidori. As Kakashi froze. What? Yes, and that bastard was able to survive. His hand slipped and accidentally hit me. It was an accident that I lost. Sasuke's ego was too big to let, well, He faced that he has lost to Naruto, but he had to agree that it was by accident that he had lost. Otherwise, he knew that Naruto did not have any chance, and him being an Uchiha and his ego being too big, he had to blurt it out to everyone. We have to call him back, but we can't. What do you mean? Where is the dope? I have to kill him. Luckily, he's gone for now. And these people were not the only ones who heard this. Sakura heard this as well, and so did everyone else. As Sakura was shocked, before she could say anything, Hinata slapped the shit out of her as she fell to the ground, her mouth bleeding. Do not speak his name, she said with a cold tone that everyone for the first time witnessed. You are literal trash, Sakura, as you said to Naruto that day. It has become quite clear that who was in the wrong, right, Shikamaru? As Shikamaru looked down like a child who has been caught red-handed while playing a prank. I... So much for being the smartest Nara. You're not the smartest Nara, Shikamaru. You're the dumbest Nara that I know. As after that, we see that people soon begin to realize that Sasuke Uchiha was corrupted by Orochimaru to the point that he has gone insane, and his condition was deteriorating as the years went by. And finally, 1 year ago, he was able to escape. End of the flashback. I just hope that he comes back. Yeah, if I was, well, done by the people I trusted like that, I wouldn't. Said Jiraiya, you have to go find him. The council, they can go suck my ass for all I care. Let the kid do what he wants to. He at least deserves that much. As Tsunade then looked at him, please, he's my only lost relative. Fine, Tsunade, at least I'll go and search for him. That's the least I can do. As Jiraiya went out to search for Naruto. As on the other side, we go towards Naruto, as he was meditating, as his eyes opened. What is it, Kurama? It is time to go back, brat. You vowed that you will set foot here for only one thing. To see what has changed, and if it isn't, you will take your precious things and leave. Not like anybody can stop me, I can just go and take them. That is what I'm saying, brat. Just go there and take your stuff and leave. And there are 2 people that I am, well, meaning to meet actually. Those 2 who stood up for you? Yes. Good for you, brat. At least there are some people whom you can trust. Yeah, you're right. As Naruto got up, as he began his journey back towards Konoha, as on the other side, in Amegakure, we go towards the Akatsuki. They consisted of the following people. Pain, the leader with his bots. Konan, the sub-leader. Tobi, the crazy person. Zetsu, the plant-like figure that had the capability of becoming one with the nature. Deidara, Sasori, Hidan, Kakazu, Kisame, and Itachi. Itachi had heard now what has happened 3 years ago in Naruto's banishment, and he was honestly saddened that Konoha was, well, stepping so low just to keep his brother happy, who he now knew that was beyond corrupted and he had to kill. As they were within their own thoughts, Pain spoke. It is time that we go and begin our hunt for the Jinchurikis. We will start with the One-Tails and go down to the 9. You are correct, Leader-sama. This is how we should do this. Now everyone, go and prepare for your targets that have been assigned to you, and we will begin our mission shortly. Hi. It will be done as you have said. As after that, everyone disappeared and dispersed. As on the other side, we go towards Naruto, as he has just entered the village and was walking while everyone was staring at him. Naruto set his gaze straight towards the Hokage office. He did not even bother to, well, look at people like they were some ants. He ignored them, as people were stopping and looking at him, because his hair was now long and has been turned completely white. His eyes were much calmer, but were still cold blue hues. and his skin has turned paler. Well, the feature that was resembling the previous Naruto was that he had 3 whisker marks as he made it towards the Hokage Tower. I'm here to meet Tsunade Senju. Who are you? Tell her that Naruto Uzumaki has come. As the guards who were there were surprised as they brought him inside. Naruto Uzumaki has arrived. Tsunade was shocked but as well as happy to see the brat that she has missed for the 3 years past. As when the door opened, the brat wasn't there, but it was someone different, someone more mature, someone who has been broken once and mended and became out as a wise person. Hello, Tsunade. Naruto? Yes. Welcome back. I'm not here for any welcome. What? Tsunade said, her smile dropping. I'm here to take my parents, will, as well as everything that belonged to them. What? It is my birthright, right? Hand it over, or otherwise I have to do this the hard way. And trust me, I do not want to do this the hard way, even though I hate this village to the bone now. As Tsunade was shocked, this kid, 3 years ago, claimed to be the Kage of this village and even protected the said people who he now claimed that he hated to the bone from destruction, even back when they hated him. As Naruto remained quiet. Naruto, what are you saying? Yes, I am becoming determined that I should leave this village. During my travels for 3 years, it has come to me that I do not need to become a Hokage at all, especially for this village. You wanna know why? I can never make happy those people who don't even bother with me and my efforts to make them happy. So, why bother with them? I can create many more bonds out there if I want to. Some broken bonds will not stop me down. Others will replace them. Like you replaced me. No, Naruto, As Naruto put his hand up. Enough, Tsunade. I'm here for only one thing, and that is my parents' everything that has been kept here by the village, and I will leave after that. You have 2 days of time. Discuss with whoever you want to discuss this with. I'm nor your shinobi nor under your jurisdiction. I'm leaving. As Naruto was about to leave, Sakura came there. As Naruto looked at her with cold eyes, as Sakura felt chills run down her spine as Naruto left. Who was that, Sensei? That was Naruto. What? You mean our Naruto? Yes, he was our Naruto. What do you mean, was? He's different, Sakura. He changed. He asked me to give everything that belonged to his parents, and he wanted to leave. And he just got here. As Sakura looked down, she didn't bother to ask why, because she already knew why. He couldn't trust anybody. Heck, if it was her, she wouldn't even be here. And Naruto yet bothered coming back. As Naruto was walking through the village, he saw someone. It was Neji. Hello, Neji. It has been a long time. As Neji turned around to see a taller figure than him, as he looked up, yes? As cold eyes looked towards him, as Neji also felt chills run down his spine, as cold sweat washed over him. It's me, Naruto. Naruto said with a little smile. As Neji and those two who were there were shocked. Naruto? You're back? Yes, only for a couple of days. I'll be leaving soon. What? What do you mean? It's a long story, and I won't bother with you with that. Anyways, where is Hinata? I've been meaning to, meet you two. I have a gift for you both. Meet me at the training ground 7. I'll give it to both of you there. Okay, we'll come there. Hey, Naruto. As Naruto didn't even bother to look at, Lee as he left, because Lee didn't even bother to say anything to him. He remained neutral, and Naruto remained neutral to him, acting like he did not even existed. As he looked down, it seems that he's angry. Yes, Lee. It is us who turned his flames of youth into cold burning rage, and there's nothing more terrifying than that. A calm, cold burning storm that is brewing something within him that is just prepared to burst out at one nudge. and I do not want to be that person to push it. As Lee, Neji, and Tenten were surprised that their sensei was saying something wise for the first time. As after that, news broke out that the white hunk that arrived here was Naruto, and people were shocked. And now we go towards the council chamber. After Tsunade revealed this news to everyone. What? Who is he to think that he can take that? As Naruto arrived there through windows as a cold gust of wind arrived there. As Naruto stood there. Because it is my birthright. Who says so? I say so. As Naruto was getting enraged. Or would you like to get back into the action the day I was born when the QB was released? Because QB is itching for a revenge. And a round 2 against you guys. Are you threatening us, Naruto Uzumaki? Do you think you can take everyone here? As Naruto tapped his feet to the ground and everything turned into ice. As the people who sat there or was standing froze mid down their neck. I can literally destroy you with a single punch and you'll die. And nobody will even bother to come here and rescue you. If I want to, I can freeze this whole fucking village and turn it into a snowy crystal graveyard if I want to. I'm not doing this. Do not test me again, Danzo Shimura. I am here for one thing, and that is what belongs to me, that you have kept for quite a long time. You're not... Don't say that I'm not ready. After all, Naruto said with a smirk, I am the Harbinger. As the people then realized the resemblance, the powers, Naruto was telling the truth. They realized that what kind of mistake they had made. In order to look for gold, they have just lost platinum, and there was now nothing that they could do about this, except to agree with him. You can have it. Now that's more like it. Now we're talking on the same page. I will allow you to have 2 days more. Hand it over to me after 2 days and I will leave peacefully. Otherwise there will be a storm brewing here. As with those words, Naruto left. As soon as he left, the all ice that was surrounding their body and the chamber melted down. Hokage-sama, he's too strong. We are at fault, and we are going to give in, because he has given us a fair warning. If he says who he is, and we are all doomed, because Harbinger has just moved up to double S ranked threat in the bingo book, as even Danzo was shocked because his threat was just A level. It cannot be. How are we not able to see that? He did not show any possibilities of possessing this Gekigenkai. How did he? Maybe unlocked later on. It had to be because he had the Uzumaki's gene mixed with Namikaze. It was bound to happen. As after that, we see Naruto walking down the street as Shikamaru, as well as the rest of the Konoha shinobis were there. Naruto? What? Naruto said, as he turned towards them. What do you want? Speak, I do not have much time. Silence. Look, if you just want to look at my face, then you already have. Yes, I'm alive, unfortunately. I'm doing good. Do not bother with me again, Shikamaru. As with that, Naruto turned on his heels and began to walk. Wait! What? Sorry? Shove it. I don't need it. Actually, I should thank you all. You see, this made me realize that how much you had trust in me. And I'm quite honestly happy that that happened, because it opened my eyes to the reality on which our shinobi system is based upon. I'm going to take everything that belongs to my parents and say sayonara to this village. Fuck this village goodbye. As Hinata was shocked. You're leaving? Yes, Hinata, I am. As Ino then said, but what? I'm not going to bring your boy toy back. Go fuck yourself, Ino. You as well, you bitch. Go bring your boy toy back yourself. And I'll see how much nice he is to you if he doesn't shove his fucking Chidori straight through your shoulder. Or maybe what? Maybe shove it down your ass. And you'll finally be happy to give birth to Uchiha babies that you want to. As both of them were on the verge of crying. Naruto? You've gone too far, Kiba said. Oh, I've gone too far. Listen to yourself, dog breath. And stay out of this. Naruto said. As Kiba, for the first time, claiming that he was Alpha, was feeling scared. That gaze. That was the gaze of a pure alpha, right there, and even Akamaru wasn't bothered to move. As Naruto began to walk away from them, "Leave me alone. I need to stay, well, alone for now, to calm my head." As they all turned towards Kiba, "My bugs," said Shino. They're scared of him. So am I. That was a gaze of an alpha. I couldn't breathe. Guys, we should have stayed away from him. But we have to. No, you don't get to apologize, Shikamaru. Neji said, "Why? Because I made a mistake, I don't have to apologize?" "No, you did not make a mistake. You betrayed your friend. You had a part in betraying him. You betrayed his trust, and once a broken trust cannot be mended again. We stayed at his side because we knew that Sasuke Uchiha was corrupted. We knew what he could do with that power, and yet he willingly escaped. Isn't that right, Sakura?" "Wait, you said that it was because that he got fed up with us. You and Naruto." "Huh, lying bitch. Just what could you expect from her?" said Hinata, as her eyes looked at her coldly as Sakura looked down. "I am sorry. I was blinded by love." "You bitch! Because of you, I was an idiot. Damn it. This is such a drag." As we go towards Naruto, as he was resting on top of his father's head, "You can come out now, Kakashi. I can smell you like the dog you are from a mile away." "What? Aren't you going to sniff out your master Uchiha? Why bother coming back to me?" "Listen, Naruto, I know you're mad, but..." "Mad?" It is an understatement. I'm not mad at all, nor am I happy. I don't have any emotion towards you, Kakashi. You're as good as my dead parents to me. Dead. All I can say is that I had a sensei who died that day, that he did not even bother to look out for me. Yet he knew the battle that happened there. If you could see my Rasengan hitting him, you could have possibly not seen the Chidori went straight through my shoulder, right? I'm sorry, Naruto. I thought the QB... What? The QB is my fucking charger that it will heal me whenever I'm wounded? Huh? Well, you have to think again, Kakashi. It isn't working like that. But thanks to you, I and QB were able to make peace. And you better watch your back, boy. Because once you're out there, and I as a bounty hunter, one of these days will catch your bounty. And next thing you know, I'll slit your head off. Cleanly. And make my parents proud. As Kakashi looked down, he was shocked at what Naruto had said to him. You would really? Stoop? What? Stoop so low? Don't give me that bullshit. You were the one who said to me that, right? Those who abandoned their comrades in the time of need are trash. What a hypocrite! You abandoned me, Kakashi. You? These fucking pathetic people down there? This fucking village? Everyone did! And what did I do? Remained quiet. Left. I had 3 fucking years to myself to think what I did wrong. But you know what? I realized within the first fucking month I did nothing wrong. All I ever did was to prove to these people that I'm not a demon that they thought of me. And for what? Just make them still believe that I am a demon? I fucking saved their asses from Orochimaru and the Shikaku. I should have let that monster trample over their asses. And next time, I will. Because I'm here to take away my father and my mother's stuff and leave for good. You can't. Why? Tell me a good reason. Why? Because you're, what, a part of this village? Really, I mean, how hypocrite and delusional you can be, Kakashi. Maybe you should stop being a shinobi and go to a fucking psychiatrist. Maybe Rin and Obito's death have taken a toll on you. You really are a failure. You forgot. Oh, yes, I forgot. You failed to save them. You failed to save my father. You failed to save my mother. You failed to save everyone important in your life. Even your father was so fed up with you that he committed suicide, Kakashi. And you failed to save me. Maybe you should commit suicide and do this world and me a good favor. That's quite far, kid, said Asuma. Yeah, Naruto, this isn't like you. as Kakashi was on the verge of breaking down. I know you have cold fury burning right now, Naruto-kun, but please calm down, said none other than Guy, as Guy also arrived there. Listen, I do not have any, well, beef with you guys. So just leave me alone. I don't want anything to do with you. And if you want to lecture someone, lecture who cares, because I could give 2 cents fuck about what you are going to say to me. The will of fire, everything that the old man preached is long fucking dead within this village. Nobody cared about it. Why should I? He's dead. His ideologies died with him that day, and they died within the only man that carried his ideologies the day he was banished from this village for 3 years. And you know what? I say now, fuck this village. I'll rather go and start my own if I want to. But why would I even bother? Just for the whole cycle to continue. Again, someone like me will become the next scapegoat of your stuff and all that. I don't want that to happen. That is why I'm just going to go leave with my stuff and live my life peacefully. As Naruto said, are you going to leave me alone now, or are you going to stand here? Because I'm done with you all. And please keep in mind and tell your students to be away from me, because I will not be lenient next time. As they were talking, a Chidori charging sound was heard as a person jumped from shadows, as Naruto sidestepped and grabbed him by the hand, and he made a snow dagger from the thin air and brought it down upon the arm. As we heard a blood-curdling scream next, that the Yonbus were alerted, as Naruto's one hand was grabbing Sasuke Uchiha's arm and the other side was grabbing the blood-laced ice dagger. Look what the cat dragged in. How have you been, Teme? As Naruto punched him on the face, sending him down. Dope, it is because of you I have become powerless. You always have been powerless, Sasuke. Although a nice joke. Listen, if you don't stop shitting yourself and leave, I'll literally will tear you apart, Sasuke, because right now I'm not in the mood to deal with any of this bullshit. And for the record, Tsunade, he attacked me first, Naruto said without looking back as Tsunade arrived there. As they all looked at Sasuke, who got up and grabbed the ice dagger and charged towards Naruto. As Naruto then made an ice spear and shoved it straight through his gut, as Sasuke was on the ground. I have impaled it on uncritical, areas. You are wounded though, and I'll be really careful if I move now. So stop doing what you are doing, Sasuke. It's not going to work. You are beneath me. Accept it. Damn pathetic Uchihas. Lucky they all are dead. Otherwise I'll put them into a graveyard by myself. As Sasuke was seething now, as Naruto began to walk away. Not like your parents were any good. They were dead as well. Where are they now, huh? At least I got to know my parents. My parents were idiots to sacrifice themselves for a piece of shits like you. But I'm not. I'm not going to believe in some fairy tale like Land of Fire, like Will of Fire. They can turn it into a roll and shove it deep down their ass and put cement on their ass to block it forever coming out. I don't care anymore about this village, about their ideologies. So don't try to enrage me, because you know what? As two figures jumped down, as they were wearing masks. Please remove your masks, both of you. As the people had their jaws hung, they were none other than Kushina Uzumaki and Minato no Mikaze. How you like me now, bitches? Naruto said. Naruto, enough of the swearing, please, said Kushina. Alright, Kacha. You sons of bitches? How could you do this to my son? Bring those pussies out, I'll tear them to shreds. Damn. And she told me to stop, and she has a sailor mouth. Naruto, please, your mother is enraged. You don't want to be the one receiving this, right? Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, trust me, kid, said Kurama. I don't want to see that woman rage either. She screeches a lot, and that was happening as she began to walk, no, stomped towards Sasuke, and Sasuke was scared now. You! I can't believe a piece of shit cocksucker like you was born from Mikoto. She was my best friend, but then again, you are Fugaku's son of bitch. And that is the reason you're like this, but not anymore. As before Kushina could snap Sasuke's neck, she was stopped by none other than Jiraiya. Enough, Kushina. I am surprised to see you and Minato alive, but this? At least be reasonable. I know the kid is angry and being immature. Immature? I am immature? Shut the fuck up, you son of a bitch! Jutsu stealing good for nothing orphan ass bitch! As Jiraiya was taken aback by that. Who told the kid how to swear? I had a lot of people that I met. Some of them were sailors. That is why I know how to swear. Enough of this. As Kushina began to walk back, as she looked towards Tsunade as well as Jiraiya. We're here for our stuff, and we are demanding it, not requesting like our son. And if you fail to give what we demanded for, there will be hell to pay. It will be given to you on the due date. As both of them disappeared, as Naruto said, see? I have and am holding all the cards here. I do not want this village to be destroyed after all, because at one time this was a place of home for my Gigi. The only dead person that I can respect in this fucking village. Only one. As after that, Naruto began to leave. Oh, and I forgot to mention Konohamaru, Hinata, and Neji. As after that, Naruto began to leave. As Tsunade broke down crying. I told you, Jiraiya, I have a bad feeling about this. Even at that day, what could we do? They were demanding for his execution, and what we thought was the most lenient punishment that could ease and make them happy. As Kakashi was heartbroken, his sensei was looking at him. No, glaring at him. The utter disappointment, rage, and coldness that he felt from those eyes, at one point from which he had felt love and admiration as well as proud from, was just heartbreaking. As after that, we have a 2 days of time skip. As we see now Naruto and his parents walking amongst the village, as they had everything they needed, and they were walking out of Konoha. As soon as they set it foot outside, Anbu surrounded them, rude Anbus, as Danzo walked from behind. We cannot let you leave like this. Sir, declaring a war on me? Yes, I am. Fine then. As with a single wave of his hand, all of the Anbu's heads were cleaved off. There is your declaration, Danzo. As Danzo was shocked, there were more than 800 shinobi surrounding, and no one was responsive now. This is a monster. I miscalculated. As Naruto with a snap of his finger froze Danzo's blood from within. Ah, you can't move anything, right? I froze your blood. You'll die here, standing, suffocating, screaming eternally, and feeling your body fail, organ by organ, part by part, cell by cell. I call it the death coffin. A death within the coffin of their own body. Quite ironic, right? That you wanted this to be the death of me, but I turned it to you. Listen to this, people of Konoha. This is what happens when you stand against me, the Harbinger. And like my name suggests, I will bring horror on this village if it goes against me. As Naruto with his parents began to leave, people of Konoha were more than ever scared now because they just witnessed a single-handed massacre without even the use of any jutsu. As the council of Konoha was scared shitless now. So shitless that they decided to go towards none other than the daimyo. But they forgot one thing. Daimyo's wife was also an Uzumaki. What? You did the right thing. Now leave, you sons of a bitches. Why are you here? But Daimyo-sama, you have to. What? You forgot one thing. My wife is an Uzumaki as well. And you betrayed the Uzumakis. Be lucky that I and my wife are so lenient that we are allowing you to leave and retire from your positions. If don't within 1 week, effective immediately, then you will be executed. As they were shocked, All the tables were turned on them. Who the fuck was to blame here? And then they realized it was none other than themselves. The third's voice rang in their heads. You will regret this when the time comes. And I hope that I am able to see that. Because if I'm not, just imagine my smiling face with the victory sign and showing you the middle finger. And now they could imagine Rose and Sarah be laughing and rolling on the ground, looking at them as they feel humiliated and defeated. His words were coming true, because they had forgotten who he was. He was the professor after all. As this was going on, we go towards Sasuke Uchiha, who again has managed to escape from the holding cell, as he was now back towards Otogakure. Sasuke, what happened to your arm and you're wounded? That dope, he's alive, and his mother and father are as well. Oh, this is not good. So, he can use ice. He's the Harbinger, or claims to be. Well, shit, said Kabuto, as Orochimaru froze. What did he say? He is the Harbinger. I found him. Now help me. As before he could say anything, Orochimaru snapped his neck, killing him instantly. Piece of shit. I should have killed him the day I brought him here. It was the worst mistake of my life. But never again, because I have found the perfect vassal. But he's a Jinchuriki. Well, I have a way to solve that. Well, it seems that I have to go and meet my previous colleagues for a meeting that has been long due. You can't mean Orochimaru-sama possibly by that. Yes, Kabuto. Why shouldn't I? I am going to meet them. As after that, we have a time skip. And an undisclosed location, we see that the Akatsuki as a whole was gathered. And Orochimaru was there as well. Ah, you guys arrived. It's been a long time, everyone. Why have you called for us, Orochimaru? Normally we wouldn't respond, but you said that you have something regarding the Harbinger. We are aiming to recruit him. And if you have any good news, then we will be able to listen to and provide you whatever you need. The Harbinger is none other than the 9th Jinchuriki Naruto Uzumaki. He has awoken the Kakegenkai of Snow Release. Snow Release, that is the name that I have come up with, because of his attacks as well as all the descriptions of his, well, Kakegenkai. This is the normal name that I can come up with, Snow Release. He is able to make snow and ice. Shouldn't it be ice? Well, ice is made from snow, and he can make both. So, Snow Release. I see. And snow has some particles within them that can be explosive if optimized correctly. Oh, so this is like my Katsu attack. Much more deadly than that. Oh, I see. Then we should be careful. Now there is a perspective that I want to put here. That is, if you're able to get me there and I can get his body, well, you can get his, well, soul or QB that you want. We can work together to bring him down. And I have 2 shinobis in my arsenal. Sasuke? Where is he? He's dead. Naruto killed him. Bullshit. I was there. I saw him escape. He ran towards Bakoto before I left. Oh shit. Where is my brother? As he activated his Sharingan and Orochimaru was now inside the Tsukiyomi. Tell me or you'll be tortured here for eternity. As Itachi began the torture because Orochimaru didn't bother to tell him, he got his answer as he saw through his memories again with another jutsu. You son of a bitch. Enough, Itachi. As Orochimaru was panting heavily. Whatever you have matter with him, resolve it later. As of now, we have a strong enemy to capture. But what about the other targets? We will go after them as well. As planned, we will go after them. I see. As all of them nodded. As after that, we go towards Naruto. Listen, Kajan, Tojan, what is it, Naruto? I want to go and meet Gaara. It has been some time that I have met with him. He departed from Midway back to Suna. He didn't even bother to come back. I see. As the 3 of them then went towards Suna, As when they arrived, they saw that Gaara was fighting a person who was flying on a bird. As Naruto didn't waste any second, and a huge mountain of ice erupted as it pierced through the bird, exploding and sending the flyer down to the ground. As he was now pierced straight through his body with ice spears that were down there, created by Naruto. Are you alright? Thank you, but as his eyes went, Naruto? Surprise, surprise. You're the only one who was able to recognize me like this. And honestly, I'm surprised that you were. Well, it was bound to happen. I know because of Shikaku. But who are these guys? Dekatsuki. Oh, I see. What were they here for? I heard they were an organization that worked for, well, money, like mercenaries, but they were an organization. They wanted me. Something to do with Shikaku, mostly. Something is not right. Something is big going on, and I have to look into it. Yes, kid, you're right, we have to. If it is going as in order, we have to take a gamble and go towards Matatabe next. But before that, have you taken care of him, Tochan, Kachan? As Gaara then said, who are you? And as he paused to see that there was a yellow flash, and both Kushina and Minato arrived there with a dead sorcery of the red sand. And yellow flash, how is this? Well, Gaara made my parents. Dad, Mom made Gaara, my other best friend. As Gaara smiled, welcome to my village, Naruto. As after that we go towards Kazekage's house. Wait, so seriously you became a Kazekage? Yes, Naruto. I did. Huh. Wow, that is amazing, man. So, it seems that you have returned. No, I didn't. I left. But your dream. Some dreams are, well, better to remain as dreams. Because, well, there are other dreams that we should achieve for. Not the childish ones, right? But it was your childhood dream, Naruto. It was the dream of a child who was naive and trusted anyone within first glance, even with the smallest of kindest of things. And that kid died 3 years ago. I'm still mad at Konoha for what they have done. I was this close to breaking off the alliance, but my villager, I know you have a duty to them, and I will not bother you to break off the alliance with them just for this cause. Where are, well, Temari and Kankuro? Oh, they're here as well. As Naruto met with them, and they just chatted and were happy, as Naruto and his parents relaxed. As the next day came, we see them standing outside Asuna's borders. Naruto, my friend, you're leaving so soon. I have to, Gaara. Something big is going on. I and Kyuubi have to go and see what it is, so that we can tackle it. As Gaara looked in thought, Shikaku says that it is an idiotic idea from the stupid fox. As after that, Naruto's eyes turned red. Let the stupid Tanuki know that I know what I'm doing. If they are targeting you, they will most likely target the rest as well. And this is where we are going, to the rest. So you're going to Kumo next. The 2 tails and the 8 tails are there. 5 and 4 tails are in Iwa. And for the 3 tails, it is in Kiri. And the 7 tails is in Taki, from what I remember. Thanks for the information. I will look into that and see if they need help. And if they do, then we will be able to help them in due time. Gaara, always Naruto. And if you need me, you know where you can find me. As well as a shelter. Thanks again. As after that, Naruto and his family departed. So we're going to Kumo now? Yes, Dad, we are. Because we are going to help the other Jinchurikis as well. Because I highly doubt that the organization will suddenly go after the Kazekage for some reason. And they asked for Shikaku. This is kind of sketchy, Naruto, to be honest. And that is the only reason I'm going with you, said Kushina. As the 3 of them traveling towards Kumo, they bumped into the person that they did not want to. What do you want, Jiraiya? As they were setting up camp and they sensed someone watching them. as Naruto said these words, as both of his parents got into battle stance. Whoa, calm down, guys. Listen, Naruto. I'm here to. What? I'm here to make amends. I want to. What? You want me to forgive you, Jiraiya? I told you back in Konoha, I don't want anything to do with this village. Naruto, you are. What? A fugitive? No. We need you. You're a child of prophecy. What prophecy? Enough, Sensei. That prophecy was childish. Minato, you know that it wasn't. You trusted it back in the day. I did before you betrayed my son and me. The village did. And after that, I did not bother trusting any of your words. I saw what you did. Part of my soul was trapped in him, alongside the Kyuubi, as was Kushina. We could see, hear everything. Every fucking word, even when we just died. And we lost all of our chakra, and a part of our chakra remained. And thanks to the, Naruto's souls that we trapped, a part of ours, we were resurrected again with these bodies that Naruto made for us. I see. Listen, Minato, I don't want to do this, but the kid has to go back. The village can go fuck itself, Jiraiya, said Kushina. They have done the most crucial and horrible things when it was the most crucial time. So, it is our turn to show the village the middle finger that it deserved. We are not going to go back because we're not somebody's tools to be used and disregarded. Mito-sama became a Jinchuriki because her husband Hashirama-sama was in a pinch. I became a Jinchuriki because Mito-sama entrusted the job to me to make a full-on continuation of that promise between the Konoha village as well as the Uchiha. And I made my son Jinchuriki to continue on that promise, but that promise was broken, and they can now go fuck themselves for all we care about. And we will fulfill this prophecy of yours in our own way. But no buts, Jiraiya. It is what it is. If you cannot deal with it, then leave. We have already decided. As the family began to pack up their tents that they were setting and left, they reached Kumo early on, and just as suggested, Hidan and Kakasu were there, and both of them could not face 3 Jinchurikis and 2 Kage-level shinobis and were killed. Even for being immortal, they were given the eternal death by freezing them for all eternity within the snowy mountains. Heart. As after that, Naruto became on good terms with Kumo as well, as Kumo was quite happy with this. As after that, Naruto knew where to stop. It was none other than the Iwagakure, as well as Kirigakure. Kirigakure was before Iwagakure, so they stopped there and noticed that Yagura was already dead, and the Three Tails, it has reincarnated. It needed protection. Naruto made Mei the Jinchuriki, as Mei was quite happy with that, and was given the duty, as Isubu and Mei became the perfect combo duo, as she had grown quite well on Naruto as well, because Naruto for some reason liked older women, as well as for her, she liked quite younger guys. Well, younger as in 15, because she was 18 herself. As Kushina started to deny this, but love had its own ways to finding people, as both of them found love within each other. Because of their difficult childhoods, as well as betrayals that they have felt from their leaders, as well as their best and closest friends, they got quite along, and they were happy with what they had got and found in each other. But Naruto had a mission to do, and he promised that he will return to her. As after that, with a single kiss and a passionate night, and with a ring making her his fiancée, Naruto left. Naruto vowed that he will not become a shinobi of any village, to be under anyone's jurisdiction, even though he had a Kage as a wife. He went towards Iwagakure. They were the most difficult people to deal with. Naruto had to use utmost patience to deal with them, but he was able to manage to do so. As after the people were dealt with, it was their council, and after the council, it was their fucking Kage who wouldn't budge. For the last time, my Jinchurikis are fine, Naruto Uzumaki, and you can go shove it and leave it. Listen to me, you fucking old man. I have been calm for as long as I can remember, as I have been here. And you have been doing nothing more than testing my patience, and it is honestly getting on my nerves. I'm here for my job to save their asses, because they alone cannot defeat them. They're strong. Even us combined had difficulty defeating them. Either you stand in my way or stand out of it. I am going to do this either way. So it'll be easy for me if you rather not stand in my way. I'll be gone after it is done with. Got it? As the old man finally agreed. As the Karsuki did attack, the four of them did. It was Kisame, Itachi, as well as Conan and Toby. The four of them, well, three of them were killed and four was injured so badly that he was tied up after being captured. Naruto put chakra suppression sealed on it and removed his mask. As both Minato and Kushina were shocked. Obito? How? You? I was alive. As Naruto then said, allow me, as they saw through his memories because of the jutsu that Naruto stole from the Yamanaka clan. Why are you laughing? You're laughing at my misfortune? The life that I have to went through? No, you're a bigger loser than Kakashi. A biggest simp that I have ever met. I am not a simp. You are, and you're a pedophile as well, simping over a dead girl who was 13, and you're a fucking grown old man of 26. She would have been my age if she was, what, alive? She was a fucking ticking time bomb. For the first time I have to support Kakashi. This day will come I did not knew. For the past 3 years at least. What he did was right. If it was me, I would have done the same. Listen to yourself. She was going to die either way. And that is why I'm going to create this world. Create a world. You're going to fucking destroy it, you moron. Think. Think. Think with your brain. Use your brain cells. What happens when a person's chakra runs out? He dies because of chakra exhaustions. And all of them inside the Genjutsu in this infinite Tsukuyomi plan of yours. They will be, well, after the Earth's chakra will be absorbed, then what? The nature's? The air's? And after that is gone, the people's chakra will be next. And after they're gone, what will happen? Nothing! It is a dead-end plan! As, well, after that, Obito was thinking hard, trying to counter what Naruto has said, but he couldn't. What, I'm right? You didn't thought of that so-called plan of yours. You were being played by some person who is behind all of this and pulling the strings. And I'm going to find out who it is. Whether you can stand against me or with me on this one and make things right. Finally, Obito Uchiha. As Obito nodded. As Itachi right there, I know who it is. If it is Obito, then on the other side it is Zetsu. Zetsu? Yes, it is. It has to be him. It has to be him. As after that, they hunted down Zetsu, as his target was Fu. Because she was a kid and wasn't trained properly, it was easy to take her down, as he thought, but it was getting quite hefty because she had good connection with her Biju, who was helping her out. Damn it, why am I stuck with this? Well, we are. Shut up. As Naruto then arrived there and stabbed him with a nice, well, triangle. Are you going to hunt down a Biju? Why don't you find someone your own size? You can go rest now, girl. Who are you? I'm just like you, Naruto said, his eyes flashed red. Little Larvae. He's the 9. I'm the 7, he's the 9. You mean the fox? Yes. Calm down. It's alright. We can leave. As after that, both of them left. Thank you. You're welcome. As Naruto then turned towards him. That's alright. How do you... Obito? What the hell are you doing? Help me out. You as well, Itachi. Are you going to betray us? Yes, I am. No, we are. You have been playing with us. Zetsu, tell us your real reason. You're nothing more than a history of shinobis that I created. Why should I bother with you and tell you something important and crucial? As Naruto stabbed him again, as he continued on his ranting, and again he was stabbed until he was broken. Because to rescue my mother, please stop this. Hand me just... Okay. Eternal fire of cold. As it was such type of ice that was created around him, which will cause him eternally agony. It will allow him to live. because of chakra, but it will burn continuously as well. His screams became muffled within the ice, but they could be still heard. As Naruto then turned towards them, "We have to tell your other people," as the others were informed of this and the Katsuki was called off. Indirectly, the prophecy became fulfilled, and the people now regarded the Harbinger as a hero. On the other side, Konoha was just going downhill after downhill. When the people realized what had happened, the Land of Fire as well as the rest of the lands who have been their allies because of Naruto, brokered their bonds with them, the village has taken a huge hit. That is when the village as well as everyone realized just how much impact Naruto had it on them, and they were foolish enough to let him go. But one thing was for sure, Naruto was happy and at the top of his life, and he wasn't coming back for anyone, even if they were in danger. As Sasuke was dead, Sakura, Ino were crying over his dead ass. Kakashi, he was still shocked at what had happened and had gone into depression even further. Tsunade, she left. Jiraiya, he was the only one left to rule over the village, and he was doing so now, all by himself, ruling over a failing village. Not with the rest of the Elemental Legion prospered though, as this was the best revenge for Naruto, as Naruto was smirking and looking down upon them like they did. The other villages did not bother to help them at all as well, in order to remind them that life they had given Naruto, their savior, as the people were now regretting what they had done. As for Naruto, he returned to Valkyrie, as he moved with his wife there for a bit, and after that created a kunai straight to their house, and whenever she was free, Naruto will be there to visit her, and so will be his parents. As this is where I'm going to be leaving the story of, guys. I hope you liked this one, and if you did, then please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. As this is Apollo Uchiha, and I'm signing out. Peace.